Guys, welcome to my smoky eye tutorial. I wanted to make this video because I get a lot of requests for a smoky eye, how to do that. And I decided to make it as easy as possible. So each look, there are 3 different looks in this video, and each is done with just using 2 colors. So the first smoky eye is purple, and then I did a green one, and then I did a blue one, and they're both very quick. 2 colors. The purpose of this video is to show you that it doesn't have to take a really long time. You don't have to be super precise in putting together a smoky eye. You can if you want to, but it also can be like an under 5-minute process if you want to try that. So let me know if you guys have any questions. And if you have any requests for future tutorials, I'm looking forward to bringing in some of my friends to model for you and do different looks on. So I hope you enjoy this video, and let me know if you have questions in the comments. Thanks for watching. So the first step when you're doing eyeshadow is to use a primer, and my favorite is Urban Decay's primer. Comes in Sin, which is like a champagne sparkly color, and Eden, which is like a flesh tone color. But my favorite is just the original. It dries clear. You can just apply it right on your eyelid with the wand and then blend it in with your finger. And you want to make sure you don't put too much on, because sometimes there's a lot that's on that wand, and it's a lot easier to blend in smaller amounts than try to work with too much of the product. So you blend that onto your lids first, and this helps your eyeshadow to stay a very long time. It also helps it to prevent it from creasing, into the folds of your eyelids, so it will stay where you put it. So the first look, I went with purples, and I'm using the brush from Urban Decay's Naked 2 palette, and I take a dark matte and a light shimmer. So I'm going to start with the dark purple matte, and I'll tell you all the product shades in the description. So you take the dark matte, a flat brush, and you apply it to the outer corners of your eyes. And so along the lash line on the outer corners, up into the crease, and you blend it toward the center of your face. So again, on the other side, you start on the outer corner, and you blend it along the lower lash line and up into the crease. So it'll be darkest right on the outside, and then you're blending it so it will become lighter as you work your way to the inner side of your eye. And I had to add more to this side because I had too much on the other side, so you want to make sure that you have the same intensity on both eyes, obviously. So you start with the dark matte, and then you add the light shimmer on the inner corners. So I'm adding a light purple shimmer on to both inner corners, still using a flat brush. And then you want to blend both together. So you take the fluffy side of that brush, or just a fluffy brush, and you blend them all together. And the goal is to have them blend so you can't see exactly where you put one and exactly where you put your other. They just kind of blend together. You could stop there if you want, or if you wanted to have a little bit more definition, take a liner brush and dip it into the dark matte color, and you're going to drag it along the bottom of your eyes, along the waterline and into the bottom lash line. And that just adds a little bit more definition, a little bit more color, a little bit more drama to the look, if you will. And so that's the purple smoky eye. Alright, my lashes are off because I thought maybe it'd be easier to see where I'm putting the eyeshadow without the lashes in the way. So I'm using green this time, and the shimmer is a little bit darker than with the purple, and I'm starting with the dark matte green again. Same brush. You want a flat brush and a fluffy brush. So using the flat brush, you dip it into the darker matte color, and that's about the amount of product that you want. And starting on the outer corner of your eye, just above your lash line, you want to blend it up into the crease and down along the lower lash line. And this is a lot darker than the purple, so there's going to be more blending involved. When you have a darker color, you need to blend more. And it's okay if you look like you just got punched in the face when you first put the eyeshadow on, because that's what the blending and the lighter color is for. So you do the other side, same thing. You start on the outer corner, and you blend it toward your nose, so it's going to be darkest on the outer corners of your eye, and it's going to fade to the lightest part on the inner corner. And so you blend, blend, blend the dark color, and this is, again, I still use the eyeshadow primer, I just didn't show it in the video since I showed it with the purple one. And then with this one, since it's darker, I'm going to blend before I even put the shimmer on, so I use that big fluffy side to blend just to make sure that that dark matte color is applied evenly. Then I take the shimmer color, use the flat brush, and I'm going to apply it on the inner corners of both eyes. And this is, like I said before, you can tell it's a lot darker, so we're going to blend a lot more. So I flipped around the other side of the brush to blend it, and I'm going to the other eye, putting on the shimmer color, and then I'll flip the brush around and blend them together. So when in doubt, pretty much just blend. If something doesn't look right, just blend, blend, blend. And again, you can stop right there, or you can take your liner brush and add definition to the bottom of your eyes. You could take the shimmer color if you want, but I like the darker matte color, so I put the eyeliner brush into the color, and then I drag it along the lower waterline and lash line. And I kind of flick it up toward the outside corner so my eyes don't look like they're droopy. That's a little trick to just flick it upwards. You don't want it going down because that will drag your face and your eyes down. And I realized I wasn't using a brush. Hee hee, whoops. So I take the brush, the fluffy brush, and blend, blend, blend. And you can add, mascara and liner later if you'd like, but there's the green smoky eye. And the last look is a blue smoky eye. So I'm going to have a dark matte blue and a lighter matte shimmer that I'm going to use, but start with the dark matte. Same brush. That's from the Naked 2 Urban Decay palette again. So you're going to take a flat brush, dip it into the dark matte color, and you're going to start on the outer corner of your eye, blending it up into the crease and along the along the upper lash line, sorry. And this is being put over the primer potion from Urban Decay. You're going to do the same thing on both sides. Start with the outer corner, and it's going to be darkest on the outer corner, and then you're going to blend it along the lash line and blend it along the crease. And so I have the fluffy side of the brush, and I'm going to blend it to make sure that that's all on even before I add the other color. And right now I felt like one side was a little bit too intense. The right one was more intense, so I had to add a little bit of color to the left side just to make them even. Blend, blend, blend. I know it seems like I'm doing a lot of blending, but honestly, that's the key to most of these makeup looks. If something looks wrong, blend it and it will look better. So now I'm adding the light shimmer. Take the flat brush, put it on the inner corner, and do that to both sides. And then you're going to take the other side of the brush, or a fluffy brush of your choice, and blend them together. And it's interesting, my eyes, I feel like they look bluer when I have blue eyeshadow on and greener when I have green eyeshadow on. So that's interesting to me. So yeah, you can take your eyeliner brush, and if you want to line the lower lash line, I took the darker matte color. You can also experiment with the lighter shimmer too. That sometimes looks like it's a cool look. So I accidentally went a little too heavy on this eye. It was a heavier line than I wanted. So that's a good lesson to not put a ton of product onto your brush if you don't want a really heavy, thick line. So I'm trying to even it up a little bit. And I'm going to have to take another brush, and I forgot to wipe it off, so I'm wiping it off now. So I'm taking that brush and I'm just blending it a little bit more because, like I said, it was heavier than I wanted to have it. So I'm just blending. Blending the top again into the bottom. So to finish the look, just top it off with mascara And as always, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you have questions in the comments.